So what is happening in the first scene of Act Two? Confusion. I want to confusion followed by pain. How can I incorporate that? That sounds like fun.
Someone stubs their toe in the dark.
Okay, but let's ramp
We
it
have
up.
we
Someone stubs
we
their
have
toe
we have
on
eight we have
tomato.
we have 8 scenes though, right? You can start with just confusion.
Yes.
We have, yeah. But what is confusing to me?
You could have somebody like the lights don't go on for the play, or they go off in the middle of the play, or something.
Maybe you got maybe Cookie and Play-Doh have started doing
sabotage,
some real shenanigans backstage, and they're like wrecking stuff.
Replaced all the lighting gels with green.
Know that until the show started, but you might notice props missing.
Yeah, that's true.
Or actors missing.
or banana peels and
banana peels all over the stage. Pretend they're not there. Walk on your heels. That's an inside joke between me and all of us from like 4 weeks ago. I mean yesterday.
I'm really excited to get it when I watch this.
I know.
Okay, so there could be. Like...
So, let's. Maybe I will. Oh, do I want to resolve? Maybe I would just want to resolve. Should I resolve? I'll resolve for things to end well. How about that?
Things to end well for you.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Who is in the scene?
I don't know. That's no longer up to me.
Why isn't it?
Part of your
because if I'm choosing to resolve, then you guys have to establish the scene, the other character in it, and where it is and what's happening. I can make suggestions as well, but I just don't really have any idea what to do.
So here's a question.
Sure.
So if it's something supposed to resolve well for you,
mm-hmm.
but can it be two other characters having a scene in such a way that it resolves well for you, or
no,
do you have to be in it?
I'm supposed to be in the scene.
Okay.
Well, based on what we have decided needs to happen in this act, the only way.
So is Hans Berker is the director, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The only way I can think of that things would end well for you is that you don't know what's going on.
Are you speaking as a director?
Or
and therefore think it's fine, right?
Or therefore think it's fine. But there could be a more sinister motive.
Yeah, it's not much of a scene though.
Which is
what about if I'm not backstage, but I'm like around the house and I notice or something like I'm seeing that there are like lots of people in the press or reviewers. Like I'm getting the
yes.
What do you call it? I'm getting the
shingles.
I'm getting the shingles that I want to get for opening night.
You're getting shingles?
So why?
No, I'm getting the like the press coverage and the exposure.
Sorry, that was facetious. I'm sorry.
I'm getting the exposure I want to get for opening night. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot the scene doesn't have to be with one of our 3 characters.
No, it can just be like.
That makes it easier then.
Yeah. Sorry.
So it could be like a press, there are some reporters outside.
So
your box office manager.
Why did Hans give Lars the part instead of potato salad?
Because I want him to be famous. He's my kid. I want him to. It's nepotism, basically. If you want a one-word answer.
You think you'll get more famous by?
I think it's
putting your kid in the show rather than putting a has-been child actor in the show.
Well, they're both in the show.
But Plato only has a small part.
He has the second main part, I think.
There are no small parts. There are small actors.
No, I don't have the second part at all.
I don't remember what it was.
It's the part that dies in the first 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah, the
Because it's-
character
Oh, that's right. You were like
is
Has a
literally called
clue.
No One Cares.
And it's
Because nobody.
Clue.
Yeah.
KLOO.
That's right. You're like Steven Seagal in Executive Decision for this. For me.
Exactly.
Apologies
Which
to
was
the
a great
audience if we
movie.
made that exact joke last time.
Yeah, so
So
I don't know, surreptitious winking to the audience if we made that joke last time.
but you wanted your,
Basically,
your
I wanna
son
get-
to be
I want in this project. I'm trying to get famous so that so that my name is out there.
Okay.
Right.
So you wanted to go well. So maybe Plato is like, I don't know, not up to snuff, and you think your son would do better.
Well, like
or
Plato's the name, but not necessarily the
yeah,
talent.
no, he's
That
the
makes
draw. He's what's making people come to see.
But he may not be any good at anything.
yes,
Just a
correct.
name.
That's
you
not
know?
really-
In fact, I think didn't we decide that I actually am not any good? Like the only reason I'm famous is because of ferns.
Yeah, you.
Was I also on Ferns?
Yes,
the
you
two
were.
of you.
Oh,
the
So
two of
you
were-
made it big and invested wisely and made a bunch of good career decisions, whereas I did not.
Yeah, it was like, gosh, what's a good parallel? Charlie Sheen and
Okay.
Martin Sheen.
no, it's like I'm the Jennifer Aniston and he's the David Schwimmer.
Oh,
Yes, exactly.
Except, yeah, David Schwimmer's not really a meme, but I get you. Like,
But we're talking about
no, I know what you mean.
for
Ferns.
the F
Ferns.
the sitcom with an F for the title.
Ferns.
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 Ferns Razor.
Ferns.
Ferns Fraser.
Frasier. Anyway, so
I think
but the
people will know
other
who we're getting at.
I had another thought about Hans Berker, which is what if you've put your son in the lead in this play because you also want to make a reality show about him to get famous off,
Oh goodness.
and you're trying to get cameras to come backstage to like capture the backstage action for this reality show for you to pitch to a television network.
And you think there's going to be more conflict if you put Lars in the role? So like Plato and Lars will fight and that will create drama for the reality TV?
That does sound like something I would do.
Because you want to get famous, like that's your need, right?
Yeah. It's not famous for anything good. It's not because I'm a great director. I just want to be famous so that people know who I am.
So maybe you've given up on getting famous for anything good at this
So
point.
I'm also sabotaging the play, so that it's a great big shenanigans.
You're not necessarily sabotaging the play, you're just creating drama.
Yes.
Your entire audience is plants, right? Like that.
But
No.
didn't Plato and Cookie, weren't we the ones that sabotaged Tom Ato or whatever?
You didn't kill him.
Possibly, but we never established
We
how
never
he
established
died
that you-
or who killed him.
He died. Did he die or did he
Yes,
just
he
have
did.
like a sore throat or
No, he
something?
died.
He died.
And then suddenly he's a skull and a headless body.
What did he die of?
We
don't know.
Figured that out.
In Act 1, we didn't know maybe
Radish
if I
poisoning?
killed him to get his part, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Because Lars
Or
was the
if
other
Plato
suspect.
killed him to get his part.
And it backfired.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Along with everything else I've ever done professionally.
It backburned.
It backfired.
Backburn. Oh man.
Oh no.
Okay, so then in this scene, which is going to
Ah.
end well for me already, basically, like I'm meeting people. Backfired. I'm meeting people in front of house for like that produce reality TV shows or whatever, or like
Or
there's
even
some
just
crew or
camera
something.
people.
Yeah,
The
there's
camera
like
crew.
all the pieces are falling into place so that like no matter what happens, I'm going to be famous. Basically, shall we just go?
Sure.
All right. So
Okay.
who's in the scene with me?
I think we could probably all be like camera people or
I-
producers or.
I need to take a mini break. I got something in my eye. Gotta go
Okay.
to a
Okay.
mirror. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, best to keep it.
Probably your finger.
Best to keep it smallish, if we can, because
Okay.
the people who aren't in it have to decide how it. Well, no, we already know how it ends. I guess we could have everyone in it then. It doesn't really matter.
Well, if you want, I'll be the camera person.
Okay.
The big.
Yep, the big.
The big.
I was gonna make more of a sentence out of that, but I decided not to.
Oh. So.
Unless Hazmat, you do want to be in it also.
I'm sure I'll be in several of them because I'm the lead actor in the show that's about to open, right?
Okay.
Well, if
Sure.
if this is happening out front while stuff is getting like if the curtain is about to open within like half an hour, let's say, to within 5 minutes, probably the actors will be backstage. So like, I mean, Cookie might be in the like she might end up in the scene, but who knows what she's doing. Anyways.
Okay.
Oh, good, you're here. Good.
Hi. Yeah, I'm
hi.
I'm Cornell Flakes. What's your name?
I'm Hans Berker. I called you.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, mind like a sieve. You know what? I got 3 things to shoot this afternoon. I'm in a super big hurry. What exactly did you want me to shoot? While I'm
Okay,
here?
so what you are going to do is you are just going to get some some stuff that we can use for like a B-roll or like a pitch.
Okay.
You're going to be backstage. You're going to be watching drama.
I'm back.
Try not to get on stage directly, but if it happens, don't worry about it. But like get up in the actors' faces, maybe misplace some props. You know, whatever
Yes. So
whatever you feel is
that all right. That's a little bit of a weird request for a professional cameraman.
well. I
but
mean, you've got some gophers. I'm assuming you have an entire crew out in the van. that I
Yeah,
can't see.
in the van outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and the sound person also. But maybe we'll just shoot some like preliminary stuff right now. Maybe I'll just use like low quality mode on the camera. We'll just catch some quick, candid stuff. That sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay, so a small matter of my fee here.
Yep, don't worry about that. We've got.
Don't worry about
I kind of do have to worry about it.
I mean,
'cause
get
it's
your
kind of
assistant
my
to stop
livelihood.
laughing for a second, and I'll tell you, we have it's secured. I've taken here. If you need it up front, it's right here, and I produced an envelope of cash that I've pilfered out of like the production budget.
Is okay. That's really good. But I kind of had something a little bit different in mind.
Different. In what
So
way?
I know the producer of your show,
Yes.
Cookie Baker. Like
Yep.
I'm kind of the biggest fan of her work. Like I own DVDs of all of the TV shows she's ever done as she's worked her way up, and like the movies and the like doll tie-ins and like the cooking show cookbooks and all that stuff.
Well, she'll be back
So-
there too.
Okay, good. I if you could just arrange like some an autograph
Well,
session maybe with her, that would be
Listen,
fantastic.
this is somewhat unexpected, so arrange might be a little bit difficult to pull off right away, but just get back there and I'll see what I can do. She's around; she'll be back there in and out as the producer. So, like
All right.
right now, things are the curtain's about to go up, so I can't really make something happen concretely right now. But very, very soon, I will be able to turn my attention to this incredibly important matter that you're bringing to me, and I'll just keep this on.
All right.
Full of cash,
All
I
right.
guess.
No, I can take it. Don't worry.
Well, you get one or the other. Mister.
So
Things are ending well for
no,
me.
it's in addition to, not instead.
Oh well,
Um,
I think I might need to talk to your boss about that.
I just need you to sign your signature on this release, please, sir, and then I'm good to go.
All right, I signed. Okay.
That is the loudest signature I've ever heard. Okay, thank you.
It's a
I'll
very
just head
squeaky
backstage
pen.
then,
It's
shall
just-
I?
All right, yeah, okay.
See ya.
See. All right, cool. Man, I'm a terrible person. But I guess that's the point. I realized you were trying to add some drama for later, but I thought you were trying to insert a fifth character. One character is not enough. I want 2 named characters.
Cornell.
Did they ever figure out what the cameraman's name is?
Yes.
Yes, you missed that part.
It's Cornell Flakes.
Cornell Flakes.
Cornell.
Okay, did you also miss the part where we found out that he was your biggest fan, Cookie Baker?
No, I was here for that.
Okay, you heard that part.
Essentially, instead of payment, he wants a date with Cookie.
I don't know what he wants. It was not very clear.
Just wait till you meet Cornell Flakes' wife, Raisa Krispies.
Why did...
Why?
I started this. I picked my character's name first.
We can move on. I'm sorry.
No, we can't.
But to be fair, the reason I picked the name Burker is because you guys said something about Burker and Fries a long time ago. While we were trying to figure this out.
Years ago.
Well, I meant months ago when we were trying to set this up.
Right.
Oh, right. Yep. Then too.
And then I was like, well, Burker is a director. I'll be a director. And then my first name would have to be Hans Burker.
Dropped the names Burker and Fries pretty regularly for several decades now.
Also true. Okay, so
all right.
Cookie Baker. Do you want to establish or resolve?
Okay, I'm forgetting. Who am I trying to get revenge against?
Me and or
The
Lars.
world.
It was sort of...
Oh yeah, like Play-Doh Solid and I want to get revenge against Lars for stealing the main role.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
You may or may not be actually upset at me because we're friends.
I think you are
The one that
friends,
gave
yes.
it to me.
But it's also a bitter end, not better.
But you
can
definitely like the friendship is definitely strained. I think because you've
just-
sunk all of your money into this show
see. And
that
I'm
this
embezzling.
director, that the director is then going to ruin by putting his son in the lead role.
And apparently, I'm also embezzling money.
Okay,
production first.
maybe I could be the confusion part
Okay.
because no, if I'm backstage and then all these like cameramen are this camera guy, Cornell Flakes.
Cornell
Anyway, it's gonna be like I don't know. We can maybe save that till later.
Yep.
Um.
Does that help? Well, it's a little better. Things are clearer over here. Less so over here.
But excuse me.
Oh, thanks. Goodness.
So I don't know. Any ideas, guys?
Well, do you
What
want
should
to... If you don't have an idea of a scene you want to establish, you could resolve. They say you want it to end well or badly for you. For Cookie.
Point of order.
Yep.
Yeah.
How come Colonel Panic got that?
Got what?
Got what?
That third die?
Oh, because in Act 1, when we were ending scenes, we gave our dice away. So more people chose to give their dice to him than to...
Oh, right. Sorry. Yep.
Right. I only had 1 die, right? You guys had 2 and he had 3.
Okay, I thought we had 2 each at the end. Okay.
No. I just earned that white one.
Carry on.
I think I would like to like be in the audience and we can start the play. And I'm gonna be talking to somebody. I guess we have to be Hans about how the play is going or something like that.
Okay.
Does
So-
that make sense?
I
So-
can be on stage.
Who is that person that you're talking to? Are they like a reviewer or a like what role do they play?
I think I might be talking to Hans.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Maybe.
Like I come back
Yeah.
and sit down and we're like, hey, how this? It's just about to blah, or like,
Or maybe we're backstage but watching from the side and watching how the play's going.
okay,
Does that make sense?
that sounds good. I'll rush in from from the previous scene. I just come in and I'm like, hey, how are
It
things?
might be like establishing the beginnings of confusion or something. I don't
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds like it might establish the beginnings of the play too.
That's true.
If you'll recall, I heard the opening line, and it's something along the lines of, "Forsooth, what the heck is happening on yonder pasture side?"
Watch your sides.
That's the opening line.
Yeah, I think
that's
it
the
is.
introduction to
Okay.
Lord Fartin Smarts. That's when he enters. It's the village idiot meeting / introducing Lord Fartin Smarts is the first scene.
Oh, it's not my line?
No, it's the village idiot says that. That's why it's so bad.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's happening on stage while we are
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay. So I don't think we have to reenact it while it's happening.
No, I don't
No.
think so. Just
so we
fun.
can just be saying, okay,
I'll
scene
think the lines.
play has begun,
Okay.
and it's about a few minutes in or something.
All right, and Colonel Panic and Hazmat can decide how the scene ends at some point when it looks like it's going to draw to a conclusion.
Okay.
How it ends for you.
So I'm tiptoeing up to Hans.
Hey,
How do you think it's going so far?
I think it's going great.
What do you think great means?
I think great means great things for all of us. So yeah, no, there might be some extra people backstage that weren't around before. Don't worry about them. They promise not to get in the way.
Yeah, we won't get in the way.
That's right.
I don't think that
That's
Lars
Cornell.
is.
This is Cookie. That's Cornell.
Yeah.
I go away. I don't think that that Lars knows his lines as well as you think he does.
Well, he said something about some rewrites or something right before. I mean, nothing I'd ever heard of, but whatever. I mean, he's clearly.
Oh, you mean from the original version?
Yeah,
of,
he's clearly
of a Clue.
he's clearly going off script or whatever. But that's fine. I think he's gonna do great.
I think this is going to end poorly for Cookie.
Especially if Cornell comes back.
How is this gonna end poorly for Cookie?
I think maybe he needs a pep talk.
Well, it's not really a good time for it.
No, not right now, but make sure you're watching him and you follow the script so you can prompt him during the
Of course.
if he needs it.
Of course I will. I'll certainly prompt him. Hey, why don't you? And Cornell has some questions about why we set up the play with the people that we did and all that stuff. Do you mind answering a few questions for him? I got to go talk to.
Maybe later. I really want to focus my attention on the play right now because
Well, there's not much we can do right now. I gotta go talk to Plato. So I'm not setting myself to be up for that.
Plato has a scene. You can't go talk to him.
I can talk to him just real quick. I mean, yeah, he'll have his scene, his death scene. But
Was that his death scene?
I don't know.
Hey guys, glad to be done for the night. See you later.
See, he's off. But I mean, yeah, if you could just answer a few questions for
I
Cornell.
really want to focus on the play right now.
To do what? What are you
And
gonna do?
Plato can't leave quite yet. I have to talk to him too.
I'm sure
so.
he's not gonna leave, but. Are we calling this scene soon? And how is this ending badly?
I think it's.
What's the resolution that's not so great?
I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. It's just.
It should be bad.
So
it's progress.
what I was thinking, where I was thinking you were going with it, is that you were going to get increasingly angry and increasingly upset
I was trying to
with
get angry.
him as he was like as he was stomping all over what you were trying to suggest reasonably for the play, so that then you would have more motive to get revenge.
Yeah, get angry.
What do you think?
The decision's already made. This is supposed to end badly for you.
Yeah.
That was a thought I had about how it could end. But I guess another way
I haven't thought this through yet, but it could end badly because she's being like harassed by Carnal, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Cornell.
Cornell.
Not Carnal Flakes.
Cardinal.
I don't know.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Oh my goodness me!
Try Carnal
So I
Flakes,
want-
kids. No,
so I
don't.
So I want Lars to do good and to do bad. I don't.
You want the play.
Okay.
You want the play.
Here's what's going. So I want the play to go.
Yes.
I want Lars to do bad, so that Plato has to take over, or
And-
something like that. But also, I'm conning Hans to make him think that I really want the play to do good, or I really want Lars to do good.
Right.
Confusion.
So it is sort of confusion, but then I think maybe that it ended well for me because I dodged whatever his name is and
Well, that's why I was pushing it. 'cause
let
it's not
on
supposed to end well for you.
Hans to believe that I care that Lars is doing good. Does that make
Right.
sense?
but the scene is ending badly for you
But why is it ending badly?
because the other two decided. That's how.
Well, I decided. What do you
Who
think? Kazuma?
decided?
Yeah, like in every scene, it's decided halfway through whether it's going to be good or bad, and then you have
Okay.
to act it that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to spoil the whole plan. It just
No.
has to have a bad encounter with Carnal Flakes or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
That's.
Okay.
So I think that would be fine if you had like an
Yes.
uncomfortable interview with a probably far too enthusiastic fan in the cameraman Cornell Flakes. He's not going to be Cornell Flakes anymore.
Well,
gonna be
in
Carnal
reality,
Flakes,
you could
yeah.
say it ended badly because she didn't get to achieve really any of her goals. So
Yeah.
Right.
I guess I don't know.
So, keeping in mind, Colonel Panic, that your character is Play-Doh salad, not Cornell Flakes.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting Cornell Flake to actually have to come back at any
But
point.
that actually seems like the natural next scene is the scene between.
It's really the only way this can go badly for
Carnal Flakes.
for Cookie.
But I mean, the Cornell Flakes interview can happen off screen, and we don't even have to
Yeah.
touch on it. It's like it's a bad time for Cookie,
Yes.
right? So we don't.
And
even-
then maybe Cornell Flakes just goes away.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he's still underfoot for the rest of the night, but we don't even really have to acknowledge him if it's not appropriate.
Okay.
So then for your scene,
So I want this scene to end badly
you want this scene to end badly.
for me. Yes.
Okay, well, you went off. Your role is done, I guess. So you are going.
Well, I'm waiting backstage.
You're backstage. Okay.
Or wait. Is it possible to do the scene that went on at the same time as that last one?
Absolutely. We could even do flashbacks if we really
So that
want.
it ends with your character's death, which didn't go as it was supposed to.
Oh. So not
Come off
even
stage and leave the theater instead of waiting around, right?
so not even
Because you came off and said I'm going home, which you don't really do.
No, but I didn't say I'm going home, but I said I'm out of here. So
or you're done for the night or whatever it was.
done for the night, yeah. But like I would like go outside or something. I'm not.
Yeah. So
I'm not at home.
It could be a good scene. We could do a good scene with you, whatever you do after I'm done for the night. Or we could do the
I
scene
think it
on
would be
stage.
fun to do the play,
The scene
and
on
you could
stage?
the scene on stage, however that ends up. Obviously, badly for
Yeah,
Plato's salad.
his 5 lines don't even go well for him. Oh, maybe someone from the audience yells something at you because you're a meme worthy. Oh, maybe you're not well received. Oh, like maybe everyone in the audience is like they're
yelling lines from Ferns.
Yeah, they're yelling Ferns lines at
We were on a break.
you. I believe you mean we were on a birch. No.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. So, am I alone on stage?
Sure. I mean,
Isn't Larson on stage too?
He doesn't have to be, but he could be.
He doesn't have to be. It could be any other.
Is this
any
my
characters.
the soliloquy that's like 4 of the 5 lines?
4 of your 5 lines.
Village idiot then. You can die in my presence and I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe your character is on stage but is not saying anything during any of my line.
Line, and then you can take it from there.
Okay.
Was that a line again?
Yeah. Fine.
Forsooth. What the heck is happening
on
that-
yon pasture
over
side?
yon-
over on your
pasture.
pasture sides?
Okay, so curtain up. We have a Venetian curtain, apparently.
Yeah, it goes shunk.
Forsooth,
Or-
happening on yonder pasture side.
Zip.
Pasture side, zip.
And then Lord Fart.
Well.
So you're stepping out on the stage, and then everyone is like clapping, so you feel like you're getting a really good reception.
Well.
We were on a boat.
Well.
I am thirsty as well.
Well. The castle. The castle. The bright castle. Bright castle is yonder, and
How you mooing? That's from the audience.
oh my! The castle is yonder.
Yo,
You
Sally,
suck,
how
Play-Doh
you
salad.
mooing?
Oh, but I must go to the castle now. I am walking
I'll
now.
see you later. Bye.
We was on a birch. I can't think of anything else. It's 10 years of that
I-
show.
I'm dying out here.
Could I be any more dead? Stop. I'm done for the night.
End scene.
Yo, could I be any more dead?
Yeah. Yes, I heard all of those.
Awesome.
Although I think how you moo in was my favorite.
I was trying to think of something.
From
plant
Ferns.
related, but I'm like, what? Really put on the spot there.
Okay, so that was a very, very bad scene on opening night.
Just like it's a moo point because a cow.
Right.
They're still going off from
Wasn't
the
that an
stage.
actual?
It's a moo point.
Because the cow thought of it or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Lars.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna run out of bad dice.
I will blow one of these monologues out of the water then.
So things are ending well for you? Is that what I'm hearing?
Nope.
Oh, you're just establishing?
I think let's just I just want to do some of the new pages.
Okay, so you're establishing the scene then.
A scene partner, but it doesn't matter who.
Okay. So I think he said he was establishing the scene and he needs a scene partner.
Yes, I am establishing the scene.
I got most of that.
He is establishing the scene.
Who wants to be another actor? How do you want that? Like, what are you hoping to get out of the scene? You're hoping to be well received by audience?
Well, I'm hoping to get all the way through one of these new pages without without dying.
Okay.
So is there... So just like a minor actor?
I don't mind.
I'll be a minor actor.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a minor actor.
So then it's up to us, Colonel Panic, to decide how it's going to end when the scene gets going.
So, I guess I should who this character is then in the play.
Sure.
Does Lars Fries's character have a name?
Yeah, he's...
Yet?
Lord
He's
Fartensmarts.
Lord
Oh,
Fartensmarts.
he is. Okay.
I think if he's the lead, he's got to be either the detective or suspect, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If it's Clue, then it's the detective. Or Butler, I guess.
Or like he owns the mansion. He owns the mansion and owns the castle and is also investigating.
Yeah, Clue is just
It is also what?
Investigating
the murder, as well as being the owner of the mansion.
Just how badly do we need to flesh out the plot of the play within the play?
We'll see how it goes.
So then who's the minor?
So are you... who would be another character in this play?
Suspects.
Oh yeah, suspect.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or the grieving victim's best friend or mother or something like that, right?
Okay, but
Yes.
So Cookie
Victim.
or the...
Well, there's already a victim.
That was a syntax joke.
All right.
I might be the long lost friend of the victim.
So
Mysteriously.
If it's like Clue, then I would have to be an acquaintance brought to the castle for a random reason.
Okay, so you arrived mysteriously just before he died.
ye olde blackmail.
Okay.
Blackmail.
So okay. long lost friend of the victim or having arrived mysteriously right before he died.
Right. Another thing is, so Lars is working off of lines that your character doesn't know. I guess he's running through one of these new things. Is that right?
Yes.
Or who you're talking to, or what you said.
I said you're working off of new lines, right?
New lines, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Enough got through.
But your scene partner does not know those lines.
Right.
But somebody, probably Plato, has to be backstage with the prompt book because you're the only one that knows these lines exist.
Right. Okay, so then I'm also off stage with the prompt book.
With the correct
Just in case I call for line, which I intend to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, straight. You say this long lost sister?
Did you say hamster?
Oh, sorry, hamster. Yes, hamster.
The stage
for no
directions in
reason-
your play say pronounce every other syllable.
Oh no.
Never even told me he had a pet.
Return to your seat and fasten the seatbelt.
Return to your seat and fasten the seat.
Keep seatbelts in the couch. Now,
It is.
to figure out what I'm trying to discover. What I'm trying to discover is why you would suddenly show up just before he died, against all knowledge that I've ever had, that you're his long lost hamster. I firmly believe that he only ever had guinea pigs.
I was invited here by someone.
I think this ends well.
I think this ends well.
Someone doesn't live here anymore.
Someone else invited me then.
So you don't even know who invited you.
I don't.
You thought after all these years you would just show up. Or
I did not think that. Somebody invited me.
Wrap it up on a real good line.
Me. Sherry cheesecake.
Cheesecake for the hamster. Celery only.
What the?
Fine.
And then we were amongst the stars.
We're amongst the stars. That's all I'm trying to say. We were amongst the stars.
Woo!
Gotta pee.
Who is
Yeah,
Audience applause.
the audience eats it up. They love it. They were in such a good mood after giving the Raz to old Play-Doh salad.
Yeah, that put them in a really good place.
And then you come out there and stun them with this rendition of Jingle McPlop Snaps. 1974.
I kept saying him because I didn't know whether or not we had established a name for the victim in the show.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yes,
But also,
we did.
we never heard you say.
Nobody but no one cares.
we know,
We never heard you say most of your lines.
or him.
Or him.
Really? You're so good.
We.
But
After,
his name
after
was
the hamster. It went better, but.
Yeah.
His name was Nobody McNoone Cares. I forgot.
Yeah, that
No
was-
one cares.
That was his name, yes.
Oh. We started the scene in the middle and we'd already established the name.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Well
good.
done.
Hamster, you could hear most of it though.
Yeah.
After hamster, yes.
I said sister.
Yep.
Hamster was funnier.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because
I
we
guessed
just
sister,
heard
but hamster was better.
we just heard the word stir,
Yeah, stir.
so that's
You showed
where
up.
hamster came from.
Yeah. You'd heard. I said, you should show up claiming you're his long lost sister, and you went, hamster? So I was like, yes, that's what I said.
Oh man.
That was very amusing.
Oh.
Also, good work on Sherry Cheesecake.
This cherry cheesecake was incredible.
Your name?
Little minor community actor cherry cheesecake.
It's Sherry.
Sorry,
Sherry.
Sherry.
Sherry Cheesecake.
I couldn't figure out why. I heard Sherry Cheesecake, but I couldn't figure out why you said it. So
That's her character's name.
that's why I didn't respond to it.
That's why I said somebody invited me.
Sherry cheesecake.
Sherry Cheesecake.
Oh, so it was your character's name.
My character's name, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Good.
It wasn't Cookie's name though.
It was no
her character's name.
characters.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd like to establish a scene because it honestly doesn't matter which color dice I get.
Okay.
Like it sounds like things might end well just because things are going a lot better than I thought they would. Also because there are 3 white dice left. But I'm also fine getting the final black dice here.
But if they end well for
Or
me,
red.
that means I get revenge, which means
True.
they might end bad for somebody else.
Yep. So I'm going to establish that we're past the halfway point of the play, and I'm already seeing like positive reviews, not online, but like
On Twitter.
on like there's positive buzz on Twitter. Things are just
Oh, I would. Can I suggest something, or is this entirely you?
Go
Establishing?
ahead, establish or help me out here.
Can I suggest that the only marring element of these reviews is that Play-Doh salad is awful, and the reviewers are like, "Dump him now, fire him from the play."
I like that the only downside is Play-Doh salad, but I think that people would love that. I think people would love that he was in the play more.
I remember
doing
sitting in the
terribly
theater
every
when
time.
Steven Seagal died and people applauded.
Yeah,
True.
I think people would pay to see Steven Seagal.
Did we all go
die.
see that movie together?
I think we did.
I think we did.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It was like
Yeah.
95, 96, something like that. So
Yeah.
we may have been in high school.
That's when he was in the like neck between the planes or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the planes separated and he like flew out into the air.
I remember that scene in Clue where the plane separated and Nobody McNoone Cares fell to his death after saying well and getting mooed off stage.
You know that's going to be the most quoted line from the play.
Oh
Yeah. Well.
In retrospect, it was a very well delivered.
Literally a well-delivered line.
Yeah. So basically, I'm already seeing, like, I'm seeing my name already a bunch of times online. So I feel like it's a successful opening night already, and we are just past the halfway point.
Okay.
So whether it goes well or poorly for me after this is up to you guys. But I really think we should get into some of that cold-blooded score settling. So
Okay.
maybe I should have a scene with a character who's not in the play anymore. Say, oh, I don't know, Play-Doh salad.
Okay. I have a question though. Like,
Sure.
do I like that I'm kind of infamous? Like, do I like that people went
I don't know.
crazy with applause when I died?
That's up to you. It might be maybe you thought this was going to be your big break and you wanted to be taken as a serious actor and that's blown up in your face, or maybe you got over the initial like stinging and now you're kind of like, this is kind of where society wants me. That's up to you. I'll let you figure that out.
Did we have confusion followed by pain?
We have confusion, I think. I haven't seen
Yes.
the pain. This is the thing. We have 3 white dice. If this one ends poorly for me, everything is ending well for everybody else.
But if it ends well for me, it could end poorly for.
Oh yeah.
That means I get my revenge.
Right. So, I'm going to encourage a little bit of cold-blooded score settling. So, because maybe regardless of what you feel about the play, one way or the other, you're still upset at me
Yes.
for my
Okay.
role in getting you to this point. So maybe you come up to me backstage or at craft services or something. I don't know.
Who is the you that you are referring to?
Play-Doh salad is.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you come up to me and I'm like signing autographs to some of this crew that is already departing. They're like, we've got everything we need. Everything's going great. Good luck with the rest of the show.
Oh, hey, Hans. Hey,
Hey, just a second.
Can
Yeah.
we
Just-
talk?
Sorry, just 1 second.
I gotta.
Just one second.
Oh no! Come on.
Just-
Gotta
just-
nap.
So yes,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up? Play-Doh, yes.
Okay,
yes.
all right. Can you just come stand like right over here on top of this like little red X? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Look, I got something I want to say to you.
Yes.
Like I appreciate.
You did amazing. I loved your part. You did.
Oh, can it?
Oh.
Can it?
Oh.
This is not the time for that.
Hey, like
Listen,
backstage.
I
voices.
am grateful that you took a chance and hired me on Cookie's recommendation. Great. But I have never been more humiliated than I was on stage tonight. And you know whose fault that was? You know whose fault that was? That was yours.
You're gonna say my fault. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you decided to put me in the stupid nobody but no one cares role. I can't even remember the name properly.
That was it. That was perfect.
And you gave this other part that I really wanted to your stupid son.
Yes.
And it just I have never been more angry or humiliated in my life. And
That's-
I want you to know that as I drop this very heavy
That's-
sandbag on your head.
Okay. Now,
Hello?
question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Time out.
Hello?
How heavy are sandbags? would,
Quite heavy.
would it actually kill a person?
It might, but but it needs to be determined by people not in the scene, right?
Oh.
Essentially, at this point, if you survive, you get a white die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so
Easily knock somebody out.
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I could just have knocked you unconscious.
I could also just be severely injured as well. Like, it could end poorly for me, and I could still be part of the scene.
I think it ends well for you in that you survive.
All right. So it's ending well for me in that I'm surviving, but I take a thump to the head and I am out for the rest of the.
Well,
I mean,
temporarily.
That was my last scene, anyways.
Well, but others can still call on you. Like you could have woken up.
Oh sure.
Like you could wake up in a couple minutes. Kind of.
Okay, that sounds good. Bonk.
I didn't kill you. It was just a bonk on the head.
Yep. Ah, you bonked.
Premeditated bonk on the head.
Yes, it was premeditated.
Wasn't that a scene in like an actual play
Plato's
where
a professional actor
somebody
today.
cut the sandbag
Yes.
and it
There's-
was somebody?
It's
wonder-
definitely in a novel.
I wondered
For
just
sure,
how
it's a novel.
cartoonish it was going to get, and it got super cartoonish, and I'm so glad.
And also, without a clue.
Oh, right. Right.
Sandbag falls on her head twice, I think, in that one.
Okay. So there is comedic precedent.
Yep. Boom, boom.
Drama on stage, but backstage is just reckless idiocy.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So you're going to wake up with a splitting headache, and there will be the pain.
And some cold-blooded score settling.
Okay, have you done the scene yet?
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
done.
end of the
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Intermission?
Intermission for us?
Da 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 da.
No. That was during the play, like backstage?
Yeah, I think like stuff was going on backstage.
Yeah, that was backstage in the second half of the play.
Yeah.
In the second half of the play. Okay.
Act 2 of Act 2.
Sure.
Yes.
So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to see that Hans got hit in the head and think that he is dead. And then I am going to lace the potion that Lars has to drink at the end of the second act with poison.
Ooh. Okay.
Is that wait.
This is the best play ever.
Is that like a potion or his like celebratory drink during the
During your very final scene?
murderer is?
It could be a celebratory drink or like a potion.
But it's part of Clue.
But it's part of Clue, but you're also talking about Lord somebody in Pasture Sides, so it could be like in a castle setting. So you
Yes.
drink a longevity potion at the end.
I think
As you do.
I think I mentioned earlier something along the lines of Clue is just poorly written medieval Clue.
Yes.
So,
with a digression about pets in it.
okay, so who's going to be in your? You're establishing this scene then? Who's going to be in it with you? Would Play-Doh salad make another appearance?
Maybe. So
maybe do you come across me standing over Hans Berker's
Yeah, okay, so
unconscious
I will-
form?
I will talk to Play-Doh Salad about that, and then I'll be like, okay, that's part 1 of our plan. Now part 2 is...
So how
Okay.
could this end? Like, it's going to be up to us to decide how it's actually going to end, well or poorly. But like,
No, can I say it's going to end good?
oh, so you're resolving?
Oh, you can either decide how it ends or what the scene is about.
But
You
not
can't
both.
decide.
I can't decide what it's about? Okay, whatever.
Well, no. You have to choose one.
Yeah.
Either you decide what the scene is about, or you choose how it ends, and we decide what it's about.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll decide what it's about then. That's the
Okay.
plan.
So you are. Maybe it's between you and the prop master, and you're trying to switch.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to put poison in the end of play drink.
Yeah. So then, like, it's like it could end it could end poorly or well for you in that you accomplish or don't accomplish it.
By the
Well,
end of
I-
intermission, it would
I
already
think
be
it-
set and full of liquid. So you'd have to dump it and replace it. Whatever, right?
But I think that it would be more fun if Play-Doh Salad were to help me because he had been there for the rehearsals. Didn't he know all of the lines of Lord McPartin Smarts anyway? So he would know
That's
Sure.
true. It would be
where
more
to
fun.
go, so he could help
Yeah.
But there still should
with
be
the props.
there still should be a chance of failure here. I think. Not that I want.
Well-
Not that I want. Like, I don't want to like fart on your parade here, but
There could be a chance of failure, definitely. It could be
Yeah.
like not in the right spot, or it could be like
It could be not in the right drink.
Oh,
Not in the right drink. Yeah, not in the right drink.
There are
Or
5 actors on stage and they all drink.
did you bring the poison today? No, I forgot it at home.
Well,
We'll
I
have
brought-
to mix our own.
I brought this unmarked vial. Will that help?
Was that an impression of Play-Doh salad, or was that an impression of yourself?
I don't know.
So let's say the end of the play has like a toast where a bunch
just
of
had-
people drink.
I had a picture in my head of Cookie Baker talking to herself and making fun of herself in a high-pitched voice. Did you bring the poison? No, that's in the name. Okay. All right.
So does it end up in the right drink or not?
Yeah, I think that's our decision.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Off you
Um.
So I kind of went ahead with an element of our plan.
You went ahead with the plan. Oh, good.
He's still alive, so that's a plus.
Oh. Okay.
So you didn't commit murder.
It's only attempted murder right now.
Well, let's put together phase 2 of the plan, shall we?
Okay. Let's go over
Okay.
to the prop table over here. What's the
Well-
human skull doing
I
here?
thought you were
He's
going
in
to
Act
go
One.
over to the flow chart.
Let's go over
This
the
flow chart over
Let's
here.
go over to the plan. Now you said you know where
Sorry, I just need my
Where-
laser pointer. So
where
the props table over here. Here's where all the drinks are. Let me just move the skull out of the way. So here, I mean, there's 6 of them. I don't know whose is who.
hello?
Hello.
Sorry, everybody's sound cut out for a while.
Sorry.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So there,
pick the biggest one with the most jewels on it, because wouldn't that be for the main character?
oh, good idea. Okay. Now, where's the poison?
Didn't you bring the poison?
Oh, right. Yes. Here it is. It's in this handy bottle marked "ideal medication." I'll just dump it in this big flask right here.
Yes. Excellent.
I think we're set. Soon the play will be ours,
I think
or something.
The play will be ours because
Because that's
No
how
one else
ownership
will be
works.
in
you
it.
can gain the main role.
Yes, I will play Lord
And we can-
Fartin Smart.
Get
As I was born.
pawns out of the way.
It's not my die.
Oh right, sorry. My bad.
Ha 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 ha!
Yes. Evil laugh.
Shh, shh, don't tell anyone.
I won't.
And scene.
Don't tweet it. What are you doing?
Stop
Just-
tweeting with that hashtag.
Totes just poisoned the dude.
Toads just poisoned the dude.
Hashtag 5 to 10.
Okay.
Hashtag what? What did you say?
It's a hashtag 5 to 10.
No, but before that.
I said-
Hazmat said something.
Oh,
Backstage.
What?
Backstage. Backstage.
backstage.
Backstage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so. Okay. So, please stop that.
This skull had a tape recorder in it and could sing once.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, so it ended well for you.
Somebody
Oh,
left
so-
the call.
Somebody left the call.
Oh no.
I guess it must be Cool Girl.
Oh, panic!
Well,
Invite her back?
Oh, right. I mean, any of us could do that.
oh really?
Well, I guess.
I think. How do you,
Oh.
how do you
Oh, you
invite
might.
people? Oops.
Add friends to. Oh.
Oop.
Bloop.
Hello.
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 Oh, you're back.
I thought you were upset at the.
How do I get into the chat? Oh, there we go. No, it just froze.
Oh.
Everything froze and like went away.
Right at the end of the scene. I didn't want this.
You
to
didn't
end.
miss anything.
Okay. Well, that ended well for you. 5-10.
Okay.
Of how mine's going to end for me.
Maybe. So, Colonel Panic. Are you establishing or resolving?
I actually can't decide which I would rather do. Any thoughts?
Like mechanically?
Any mechanical thoughts?
Like, are we
Well-
talking about?
We've kind of set up like a good denouement kind of scene.
Yeah. Well, what basically what needs to happen before the climax? We have 2 scenes, and then that's the rest of the climactic activity is those 2 scenes.
So in these 2 scenes, everybody has to achieve or not achieve these goals, right?
Not necessarily.
No. Logically, necessarily, yes.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put it that way.
That's really...
So as far as my need is concerned, I've got revenge on, as far as I know,
Mm-hmm.
I've got revenge on the 2 people who I need to get revenge on.
You bonked me on the head.
And I helped Cool Girl Cookie Baker put poison in a cup meant for Lars.
Mm-hmm. But maybe that doesn't, like, maybe it's not. Maybe something happens that doesn't, like there's a lot of things that could happen here. Maybe someone saw you do it, and so they report you to, like, I don't know, security or something like that.
Is Cornell Flake still around?
Oh, could you have a scene
Oh.
with Cornell Flakes?
Yeah.
You can do the one-man scene with your 2 characters.
Maybe Cornell Flakes got it on film.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. All right. So if I establish that,
So you're
Can
having
I-
a scene with Cornell
can I
Flakes.
actually have a scene with another camera person?
Well, someone else can play Cornell Flakes.
Yes.
But sure,
That's what I'm hoping.
Some other paparazzi type or some other crew member or something. There's a witness.
Yeah. So
Maybe
whoever
another-
got the attempted murder film.
I mean, it could even be another actor just caught it on their cell phone.
Yeah. Okay.
No cell phones backstage.
Oh, right. So it doesn't end well for that actor then. No. That I'm in this scene. I say no cell phones backstage.
Although
Yeah,
from your position on the floor, it's probably more like.
It's just reflex. I'm just saying no cell phones backstage. No cell phones
Yeah.
backstage.
Okay. So I will establish that scene then.
Okay, where is it taking place? Like,
Maybe we're in the green room
okay.
because I'm not needed on the stage if the play is still going on.
So you're like decostuming.
Or I'm just in a jeans and a t-shirt or something. Like I'm just waiting for everyone else to get. Oh, maybe no. We're getting ready for the cast party. I'm sure there's a cast party.
Of course, there's a cast party.
It's opening night.
But
Yeah.
no curtain call.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'm still in my costume from like 10 minutes into Act 1.
So the scene is you putting your costume back on because you forgot about curtain call.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In the dressing room,
And you are confronted by.
I'm confronted by a
I can play whoever we decide.
camera, like one of the reality show cameras.
Okay.
Oh. No, never mind. That's not a good idea. It's like you
It'll
can play
also be the
yourself.
I could play myself?
It'll also be the first time that Plato discovers there's a reality show being filmed.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
You have the added option of saying whatever you want into this show about me and Hans, right?
That is true.
Mm.
Yes. But at the beginning of the scene,
Which
I
then
don't know
allows
that.
it allows the scene to go either way for you.
Okay,
True.
so I'll be one of these paparazzos, and Hazmat and Cool Girl can decide how it will end for Colonel Panic.
I'm going to suggest that Cool Girl decides because it'll also be deciding how mine goes, right?
That's fair. Well, not
Okay.
necessarily, but I mean, yeah, I could. Oh no, that's right. Like,
I left.
yeah, whichever die determines what you get.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flip a coin. You can't see.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds
Okay.
fantastic. Just tell us halfway through whenever you want to. Just be like, it ends badly. All right, so
Which I don't actually have a coin.
well, you got some time to find it.
All right. So I'm in my dressing room. I'm
Once
reading
this
a
video goes viral, you'll have
novel.
Okay, so then I would like knock on your door, I guess.
Yes. Come in.
Hey, Mr. Salad, how do you do?
Yeah. I'm
Um,
all right. Do I know you? Why is that camera on?
Oh, it's not on, unless well, I mean it is on, but we're just capturing some footage for the backstage reality show type thing.
Come again? Backstage
Backstage
reality show?
Yeah, you know,
Who authorized this?
the director.
Really?
Yeah, so
Well, I think you'll find he's not really up to authorizing much right now.
I think you'll find that we got some footage that you might think is pretty interesting. Involving a red X and a cartoony sandbag.
Oh, you mean that joke I organized?
Yeah, that joke. He's got a concussion. He's being wheeled
Ends
out
badly.
on a gurney.
Oh.
Director Burker is being wheeled out to the ambulance right now. He's on a gurney, and we've got the
Oh.
footage.
I see. And you say you have some footage of what happened?
Yes, we do.
So what kind of monster would do that to someone?
Well, what kind of monster?
well.
Well.
Hey,
I think
that's enough out of you.
I think maybe some kind of monster that doesn't know how you mooing, if you catch my drift.
Oh. Right. So,
Do you have
can
anything?
I ask you a question?
Yeah,
What do you want?
we got what we want. Scene.
I did actually flip a coin, so
I heard it.
What was the result?
Badly.
Not that it matters.
it was tails, which was for the red dice
Okay.
or the brown dice or whatever actual color it is.
Mechanically, it doesn't actually affect what kind of an outcome you're going to get in the aftermath.
No.
But
Oh, it's fine.
You'll see when we actually do the rolling dice. But so, final scene, Lars. By default, it ends well for you. I feel like there's something I'm doing wrong. Like, no, it has to. It has to end well for you. I don't know. So,
Like,
you might as well establish the scene you want to play out, I guess. I feel like there's a special rule. Maybe I should. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I left my files. Oh no, they're at work. Oh.
Like the last scene has to end badly or something?
No, it's not that the last scene has to end badly, but to avoid railroading the story, like he could have the option of it ending well or poorly, regardless of what the final die is. I don't think there's a rule like that, though. I feel like it just ends well for you. I mean, that's how we're gonna do it. So
and we could still flip a coin if you want.
Oh no, I think it should end well. I mean, you're gonna get the white die anyway, so it might as well end well. And then we're gonna do the whole aftermath thing.
But he could get famous by having a gruesome death by drinking poison.
That's true.
I don't think his parents would accept that.
Oh, that's true.
Finally,
Maybe
our
they
son
would
is
because maybe Hans really hates Lars, and they would accept him as dead. Exactly.
dead. Then everybody hates him being in. Maybe somebody will kill him.
Well, I mean,
Probably. Did you already say something?
We're hearing very little of what you're saying, if you're saying anything.
Oh man. Watching this?
What?
Kicked out if I refresh the.
You refresh the call?
Is it worse than it was when we started?
Yes.
It's worse right now.
Or should I leave and then come back?
Does that make things better?
It
We
might.
don't know. We don't know.
I guess.
Let's try it.
Okay.
All right, let's try it.
I hope it comes back. Do we need to invite him back, or can he just come back in? I think we need to invite him, don't we?
I think we need to. I think you guys invited me, didn't you?
I didn't. But
I didn't.
That's because I couldn't figure out how. I invite someone to. Oh, there's a plus.
What was that? To add friends.
Oh. Well, I want to add him. He's a friend, right?
Can you Oh.
Maybe he can just add himself.
Voila.
Hello?
Hello?
I didn't get an invitation, so I just invited myself back.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out how to invite you.
Oops. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
How do I get the... I don't want video. Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so
Last scene.
last scene,
right.
you are.
To the play.
I think it's poetic justice if it's both the last scene of the Fiasco and the last scene of the play.
Of Clue.
Clue.
Okay, so all of the still alive actors or characters are on stage.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's host with, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can be a toaster.
That's our brave little toaster.
I'll just huddle down really small and put 2 slices of bread in my mouth.
I'll be our coffee maker. Oh. Okay, so cool girl, do you want to be the hamster again?
Sherry Cheesecake could be there.
And I'll play the village idiot.
Or I could be there. Or Cookie could be there.
But not on stage.
Not on stage, no.
I like Sherry Cheesecake, the hamster.
Okay.
It's just we've gotten her a hamster costume at like halftime or whatever they call it.
Halftime.
Yep.
Halftime.
The 7th inning stretch.
That tells you what kind of a director I am. Halftime.
Otis, who are you being?
I'm just gonna be the village idiot. The character that would play the village idiot. He's Panic? Colonel?
Oh, I'm I just some other character, like a suspect.
Like someone named Spaghetti.
Let's say
no. Spaghetti is my name.
Is this the climax of the play or the denouement of the play?
Ooh, climax.
I think this is the denouement.
Well, if it's the climax, then we can build the denouement of the play into our denouement as well. Or
climax, I have to point out who the killer is, and if it's the denouement, then we can talk about him, though he's already been arrested and gone.
Yes, I think it's the denouement because that's what. It's like,
I am not hearing you guys very well.
Not hearing much. Yeah.
Like the denouement would be when the cheers happen. You know, we caught the intruder. Cheers to us.
that's
kind
true.
of stuff.
Yeah.
But this is just where we drink, and maybe one of us dies.
Well, it ends well for Lars. So it's not
We have
Lars.
the poisoned cup.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
he's just exited then. And
Yes.
good riddance.
Boo!
Who's just exited?
Well,
The murderer.
The murderer has been escorted off stage. That was my line. The murderer has been escorted off stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
out of the building.
No, I think my village idiot character would say off stage.
You know what they say? Tell, don't show.
Well, all I can say is I'm so glad the hamster didn't do it. It would just be too much to explain. There have been these 6 glasses of brandy that were poured 8 hours ago. We should probably drink them in toast.
I want the fancy looking one.
Brandy's my favorite.
Yes.
Murderers!
Marked.
Yeah, I agree. Murderers.
Murderers.
Murderers. Glug,
To
glug,
solving
glug,
the
glug.
case.
2 hamsters.
2 murderers. Is this
Too
too funny to
stupid.
you guys?
Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, glug, glug.
Drink.
Dead,
Really
dead,
good
dead,
brandy.
And the curtain's coming down. It gets stuck.
What an ending.
Why is the village idiot not moving?
Shut up! Yay!
Yeah. Are we gonna have to weekend at Bernie's the curtain call?
Do we want to call scene there? Or is there more?
Hey, where's our director?
Or our producer? Or the main star?
Okay, I guess that's scene.
I think that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Great. So now it's time. I get a roadmap out here. Now it's time for the aftermath. So everyone turn to page 58.
Of what?
I'm kidding.
Whatever book is nearest to you.
Oh.
Whatever book is nearest to you, and read the denouement in that book. That is your that is your character's aftermath. Okay, so the way
Bless us, everyone.
That book is longer than 58 pages.
Here we see Edward Bear coming downstairs. Oh, that's the front. That's the first page. My bad.
Call me Ishmael.
Thanks for calling me Ishmael. That's how that book ends, right?
How old will you be when
Yeah.
I am 100? 99. Okay, so
Oh, I thought it ended with, I'm so glad you called me Ishmael. Anyway.
Male-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way the aftermath works is what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll our dice,
Okay.
and then we are going to subtract, similar to what we did with the tilt. We're gonna subtract the lower total from the higher total based on colors. So I'll just do mine. Oh, that's not well. So I got 11. I got 11 white and 4 red. So my total is 7 white.
Okay.
Okay, and then I have to consult a table here. Hang on, I did this. I got this all set up. Sorry.
It's okay. No, I can't. I can't really see what's going on because the color is.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are seeing
it's
me
blurry.
shuffle through my files
It's
here.
very blurry.
Yeah,
Blurry.
blurly. Where did I put them?
Also, my chair is not
Oh.
very comfortable.
You pronounce it blurry. I pronounce it Blu-ray.
It's very Blu-ray.
No wonder those movies look terrible.
Okay, so what did I get? I got white 5, white 7.
7. White 7.
Okay, so this is my result. Weak. Hey,
What
your
does it say?
I'm reading
You
it.
can't read it.
It says this.
Oh!
That's my result. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is where you are probably headed.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh.
Mm.
So that's my result.
Unconscious and go straight to jail.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'll tell you the second part of how we can play it out afterwards, but we can get everyone's results now if you like, or I can tell you what the aftermath plays out as.
Let's get the results
Okay.
first.
Cookie's results are. Oh dear. So that's 7 red and 8 white. So that's 1
white.
Oh boy. I'm not sure you're gonna like this. White 1. Dreadful.
Dreadful.
Oh.
Dreadful. You are certainly dead.
Oh! A self-inflicted wound.
Yeah. People you care about are also probably dead, maybe through your own stupid, ugly failure. To say that you
Like
messed
that
up
other
is an
actor.
insult to messed upness, you have redefined the term.
Oh my.
Wow.
Okay.
Other actor.
I have
So-
not here.
But
So
how did that happen based on...
that's for us to figure out.
Ah, okay.
Wait, what happened?
How did she die?
Self-inflicted wound.
That's what it says. All right. So that's why when it didn't matter what color I got at the end, right? I had an even number of dice, and the result is basically if you have a lot more dice of one color than another, you're going to get a better result. Further away from the worst thing on the planet. So for Play-Doh salad, we've got, what is that? 14 minus 6?
8. Red 8.
Red 8. Okay.
Red October.
Red October. Nope. Red 8. Nothing to write home about. Back to where you started.
Oh.
Maybe sore and broke, just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right next time. Next time.
Oh.
Next time, Gadget.
Gadget.
Okay. And then for Mr. Frice. Oh, goodness. That is 12 minus 7. 5 white. Entertain yourself for just a moment. Okay, your result is miserable. You are humiliated in a big way, and whatever reputation you once had is now in dirty pieces all around you. You'll never think of these days without a shudder of horror at your own aggressive stupidity.
Oh.
I did pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's the way these fiascos go, man.
Okay, so now we have to figure out how we get there?
Well, yeah, basically what we do with the aftermath is we kind of describe how we got there. But we can use our dice in the following way.
Man, I hope I get
Sort of.
So for each die you have, that describes a scene in your aftermath. So the way you play it out is like you say, you can put one down and say, in this scene, this happens. And you just describe what happens to you in the scene to your character in their aftermath based on the events that happened and the result you got.
And you have to work it around to what the description said?
Yes, what the description says.
How was that?
Yep. And another thing is you can use these, the dice here, like if for me I've got 2 white dice, so 2 of my scenes are going to be like good things happening to me, and then the red dice is a bad thing that happens in that scene to me. But we can also, we don't have to tell all of our things all at once, so we can take turns describing our scenes. Does that make sense? Do I need to explain that a little bit better?
Can you show us?
Sure. So like for my first scene, so it goes like this. This is Hans. Where's my name? Ugh, get out here. There we go. Everyone needs to know my name. So this scene is Hans walking out of the hospital a week later. His injuries were not life-threatening, and he is back on his feet. And things are looking good, health-wise.
Okay.
So... Who wants to go next?
Can you increase the size of my description again?
Yeah, I can't read what my thing says.
I don't know what.
Can you make them all large because I can't read any?
All right.
The audience. Nice.
I can leave mine tiny because I can read mine. No.
Well, we still want to know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Know. So who wants to?
I feel like 5 scenes for me is way too many.
Well, you're just describing them in a sentence, so it's just 5 things.
But I kind of want to describe. Okay, never mind.
Well, you pick one. Pick like the first one that comes into your head of like what could happen to him later that day or the next day or just the next thing that you think.
Do we want to go around the table in order, or does it really matter?
If we want to get fancy, we could even do it in chronological order of how the scenes play
In
out. But I mean,
what?
that's probably real difficult.
I would think so.
Okay, so we could go around the table then. That's probably easiest.
Well,
Or if
I
someone has
also
an idea.
there's something to be said for if your scene goes a certain way and somebody else feels like they might have been involved, they could jump on that.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Like you
Yeah.
can, if one like if Cookie goes to prison, maybe also Plato goes to prison.
Right.
Right.
I'm not going to prison. Are you kidding?
You're
No,
dead.
so you're dead.
You end up dead.
Oh, but people I care about are also probably dead.
Yep.
Who do I care about?
Yeah, good question.
You really care about Carbiotis there.
I don't know. You could care about your family.
Your
doesn't-
friends till the bitter end.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like people that were involved in the fiasco. It can be just like
Oh.
other people, because you're describing what happens in your aftermath. What happens to your character after the events.
Okay. So,
So good or bad? You want to describe a good thing or a bad
what's a
thing?
good thing?
I don't know. Like
Good
what's
thing.
something good that
Cookie
happens
did
to you?
not get caught conspiring with Plato to poison Lars.
Okay. So this is Cookie avoiding capture, or this is Cookie allaying suspicion by the cops, or maybe this is Cookie pinning it on Plato. Would she do that? I don't know if she would do that, but she might.
Sure.
This is this is Cookie confessing to the cops that Plato.
He was the mastermind.
Great.
Okay, so in that case, my first is after Cookie's confession, the people filming the reality give their footage to the police also.
Mm,
And I'm charged with attempted murder as murder.
yeah.
And then
What?
taken to jail.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, Plato is charged with murder
Yep.
And attempted murder,
and
yes.
attempted murder. Okay, half of the things you're saying are cutting out now. So,
Yeah. I think at this point, if we can just get the gist of the scenes, we'll be
Okay.
good.
Okay, well, this is
Good or bad?
not hazmat. This is Lars Price playing out the remainder of the run of the show to packed houses and lots of applause.
Nice. Good. This is Hans becoming famous as the director of the play, and getting his name out in the public like he really wanted, and basically he trends on Twitter for a while, and oddly enough, he also becomes a meme. But he loves it.
okay, this is Cookie. Being very annoyed by. No. It's
Oh,
gonna go well.
This is a well, okay.
This being very annoyed by the success of the play, so she is going to plan again to poison Lars.
Not this. This isn't Cookie recuperating a lot of financial gain from the play.
It's
But
a
also,
success.
yeah, of course, this is like at the last show,
Okay.
to spite everybody.
So the run of the play went well, and Cookie made a lot of money, but she also still wants to extract revenge on Lars.
She also wants Lars dead.
Okay.
So this is a white die.
Okay.
It turns out that there's a lawyer who will take my case for free because she's such a big fan of ferns.
The first thing she says to you when she walks in is, "How you mooing?"
How you mooing? Yeah. So I have free legal representation.
Beautiful.
On a whim, moving to Broadway, or moving to New York and auditioning on Broadway,
Living on Broadway.
and getting a small part, an up and coming. Oh.
Up and coming what?
Up and coming
Show, I think.
show.
I cannot hear anything.
Up and coming show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
All right. After the run,
That's not gonna last long.
that's cool. After Clue's final run, this is the public outcry for the stuff surfaces about the reality show shenanigans and basically all the underhanded stuff that he did, and a lot of the cast sell him out. And this is Hans going to jail for quite a long time. He's still very famous, though. very, very infamous.
Okay, so the next one is Cookie fails at poisoning Lars.
Uh-huh.
So she follows him to Broadway to try and poison him there.
I think Cookie is very single-minded here.
Yeah.
But like it says, it's my own stupid failure, so I'm trying to do something stupid.
Yep, that's fantastic.
Okay.
I love it. This is great.
Dream at you.
I mean, Plato's already in jail, so.
Yeah.
I'm already in jail. Plato might not.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's right. You are, but you have a lawyer.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, my next red die is that even though the lawyer is a huge fan, they're a really bad lawyer. And I lose my case and am sentenced to jail.
Okay.
For how long?
Lars, sorry.
For murder and attempted murder, I don't know, like 20 years.
Wow.
Must be in Canada.
Yeah, not in a state with the death penalty, that's for
That's the next white die.
Yeah.
Not in Texas.
I'm in a state with the death penalty.
Oh. White die, no death penalty. Red die, we adopt the death penalty.
Yeah.
Lars?
This is Lars learning from his past and realizing that the best way to get ahead in theater is to murder the lead in a play and take his part. So on the night of dress rehearsal, Lars murders probably Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh no, I love Doogie.
And expects to get bumped up to the lead role. But instead, the director's loser son gets the part with no experience whatsoever.
Who could have seen
Well-
that coming?
Well played.
I don't have any more scenes. I'm just in prison.
Okay.
Right.
So
your final
then
scene?
Cookie went to Broadway to poison Lars, but it failed. So instead, she decided to bomb the theater and killed herself in the process.
Man, show
Wow.
business is hard.
Yeah, that's
Their self-inflicted wound.
Yep,
completely
yep,
messed up. Yeah, yeah.
yep. Good, you have redefined the term.
Yeah.
Nice conclusion.
Yeah.
So I decide to appeal with a better lawyer, and
Is this a white die?
this is a white die.
Okay.
My appeal is successful, and I'm released from prison.
Oh, good.
A really prosperous season of not being caught, for one thing, and also having another run of full houses and lots of applause. Suddenly there's a giant explosion. Passes before his eyes, and it's mostly dim. And he passes out of existence.
Oh.
Oh.
That's humiliating.
So now the only thing. So now work. I'm out of prison. Work has totally dried up. Like no one is willing to hire me.
Yep, I'm the next big meme, so people forgot about you.
And it turns out that the only thing I can do is humiliate myself on camera in my own television show.
Yep.
But it's a very unsuccessful television, which only lasts for like 3 episodes and then it's canceled.
I might say, your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA.
And then the LP explodes.
And then the fountain explodes.
Well, what a fiasco.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, guys.